It's your boy King Rob, and we are not back with another reaction. We are here to review Bel-Air episode 6. This episode was the beginning of real drama with the Banks family. To me, that's what I'm gonna call it. Oh my god. It was a decent episode, but other than that, I got some theories. I got some theories. They might stretch. They might, but I'm really, but yeah, let's get into this. Okay, so episode starts out with Will pacing back and forth with his basketball. He's looking on Instagram, and then something catches his eye. While he's doing all that, Uncle Phil and Aunt Viv are setting up for event for her best friend Gail. I think her name is Gail. Gail Wilkes, who had passed away, and she's trying to do this event for her. While all this is going on, yeah, I got a question. I'm trying to figure out, why does Ashley have Trey as a friend on Instagram? I mean, they may have just they may have like followed each other because of how he came over. Probably got some follows from the fam and all that. But man, she looked like she in middle school. Trey's in high school. They don't need to be all that. But but yeah, she ends up showing that Will's really getting roasted by his homies, his fans back home, and you just see all the comments calling him a traitor, saying he could stay in Cali, Philly don't want him. I'm like, golly, it really do be your own people. Like, Jesus, y'all was boasting me up. Y'all was boasting me up. Y'all were my biggest fans, and now y'all against me when I try to better myself, find better opportunities for, which at this point it really really wasn't his fault that. Well, it was his fault because he got sent out there because he did something he was supposed to be doing. But yeah, like, if opportunity finds you, you take it. Like, it don't make you no different. Like, you take opportunity that's gonna better yourself in the end. In the end, them people are not gonna. Some of the people are not gonna be there for you always. They not finna pay your bills. Well, your fans will, basically. Well, I'm getting off track. Let's get back. Yeah, so Will is really upset. Aunt Viv comes in to like comfort Will, trying to calm him down. Will's having none of it. He blows past Aunt Viv, by Uncle Phil, and he gets to a point where he gets so mad he like bounces the ball so hard and ends up bouncing off the wall and hitting the vase and breaking. And Uncle Phil's like, "All right, bruh, meet me in my office, cause you bugging, you tripping, you really tripping. Come on now." So Uncle Phil and Will have that bonding moment. Like that fatherly bonding moment that Will's has had in his life since he was 4. Cut to Hillary trying to set up for her YouTube. She got all the vegetables, the olive bread. She starts. Here come the black ass brothers, throwing the frisbee everywhere. Like, golly, nigga. Hey, cut that shit out. Like, I don't know how I react. Like they gotta keep that shit outside, not in the house. Don't do that in the house, alright, bro? Cause that frizzy hit me, we gonna have a problem. Oh my god! But yeah, they end up telling Hillary that you really need to be on it, cause Kylo, the head of the house, is like really strict on when you don't post a video. So you need to be on it, and she's like, yeah, all right. Then Aunt Viv ends up calling Hillary, and she's needing some help with the event and food. So, uh, she ends up arriving, trying to some real black food, some gumbo, oof, some real southern food, man, some soul food. That's, whew, I'm getting hungry just thinking about it. But but all that they trying to set up gift bags, and Will's trying to, and Uncle Phil's like, hey, no beef, no beefing going around on and on. This is about Gail. We're supposed to honor her. They talk about Aunt Viv having a problem with Angela, Uncle Phil having a problem with Fred, which you don't, which soon as they introduced Fred, I knew they was gonna have a problem. That nigga looks sus. But Lisa's come by, and she's there to rehearse with Carlton the poetry they planned on speaking together for tonight for the event. Lisa tries to say hi to Will, and he's just like, what up? And all that. So goes to Lisa. Oh no. What was that? Oh yeah. Hillary ends up telling Ashley why the event is so important to Aunt Viv. Turns out Aunt Viv and Will's mom had a fallout because of something. I got some theories on that, but we're not gonna really get into that. Okay, so Uncle Phil's like, hey, y'all. Uncle Phil's like, hey, cut it out. But Hillary's like, hey, Pops, what's going on? And he ends up telling like he's lost an endorsement for some reason. So he has sent Jeffrey to go do some 007 stuff. So cuts to the backyard, and Lisa and Carlton are rehearsing their lines, and Lisa's not really feeling what Carlton had written out for her. And it turns out that her stepmom is like really bugging, trying to make everything about her, and to Lisa it feels like she's just trying to really replace her mom and like get rid of her mom. And to a point I was like, I know it feels like that sometimes, but yeah, it's not all that all the time. But oh my god, the after. But soon as they showed Angela, I already didn't like this bit. Oh my god. Okay, so a couple of hours later, the event starts. Ashley decides to invite her friends her friends and her crush to the event as they introduce her to Hillary. Kylo. Oh my god. Kylo is be bugging. Kylo is straight bugging. Like he's just bugging Hillary, this, that. Trying to, hey, if you're not posting, you're losing followers and all that. And Oh my god, I don't know why I just did a country accent. I apologize. But like Kylo was really bugging. Like, nigga, get off my. Oof. Oh my god. But it cuts after that. It cuts to Angela trying to talk to Aunt Viv about how to try to see what she could do to like be a better mother to Lisa. Trying to get some advice to like be there for Lisa, and she's like, "All right, just give her some time. Like, can't just rush things. It's only been a freaking year." Uh, but yeah, it goes after that. Will introduce himself, and she's like, "Oh, I can't. Oh, we've been. They talk about a place. Some paradise, and that Fred had took her to, and Viv was like, through a golf tournament, and yeah, now Viv was like, hold up, wait a minute, that that golf tournament was in 2018, and Ezra was like, yeah, Gail died in 2019, and she was like, just started stuttering like she busted herself, like she like. I was like, oh, this mother was cheating on me. Oh Lord, oh no, no, like Aunt Bill was like, ugh, like she need a drink. Oh my god. Uh, they cut to a scene that in the house where Reed, Reed something, is seeing one of Aunt Viv's paintings, and Reed, played by Michael Ealy, like this nigga, he is always playing Mr. Steal Your Girl. Like, nigga, if you don't get up, no, it's fine. But in this show, he's playing Mr. Steal Your Girl, trying to steal Aunt Viv, and Uncle Phil catches them too. Catches them both, like introduce themselves to Reed and everything. And Reed's like, "Hey, I've been like trying to convince your wife to sell this painting into the auction, into the silent auction." And he's like, yeah, he was like, "Oh, I didn't know you were painting again." So, I'm like, all right, yeah, yeah. Oh my god. Hmm. Uh, then it gets to a point where Will finally talks to Lisa. Like, I was like, finally, my nigga, you like they like, and Lisa's like really going through it because she having to deal with Angela and then deal with Carlton, and she basically says she's basically stepping over, actually just to make Carlton feel better, is instead of the other way around, and he's basically using her feelings to get closer to her, and she doesn't want to do that, and Will's like, I know how that feels, and here you go, nosy ass Carlton catches them, and he sniffing hard. He really sniffing hard. He goes to sniffing that stuff, the white rabbit. But yeah, yeah. Okay, so after that, it cuts to a scene where Hillary's trying to leave the house, and Ashley's sitting on the stairwell, and she's just like not having it because her crush uh is into Will. And Hillary's trying to have that And Hillary goes in, and you want me to be her ex, as any sister should. But yeah, she goes into that sisterly love where Hillary and Ash grow a better, greater bond they than they do than they have. Uh oh yeah, and then it cuts to Reed being on some sneaky gonna write his name for 15,000 on Viv's payment. Uncle Phil catches it. And they're like, all right, nigga, I got you. He gonna put anonymous $20,000, which I don't think that was a good idea, but we gonna see it down the line how that affects the relationship between Uncle Phil and Aunt Viv. Cuts to the event where Lisa is trying to find Carlton and he's nowhere to be found. So Will looks for him. Goes knocking on Carlton's door. Finds him. He's just sniffing a Congo line of cocaine. Just straight line of it. And he's like, I know what you did. I told you to stay away from her. Like, nigga, I'm trying to be her friend. You supposed to be there for her too. Like, and you up here doing this when she needs you right now. My nigga, what are you doing? And it gets to a point where Carlton finally breaks down. And I'm like, he has seen the freaking light. I'm like, it's about time this nigga had a breakdown. Cause like, it gets, like, he was just holding all that shit in. And he was holding all that shit in and taking it out on Will instead of just like letting it go. Like just break down, cry. Do something. Like, nigga, doing all this is not helping you, cause you gonna end up doing too much and end up overdosing. So like, chill out. So after that, Carlton's not able to do anything, so he puts Will in his place to speak and do the poem together with Lisa. They end up doing the poem. Beautiful. I almost had a teary moment because it brought back memories. This bitch Angela. I am sorry, but this bitch Angela has worked my nerves, and she's only been in one episode. Oh my gosh. She goes to Lee like, oh my gosh, I feel so moved by the poem. It makes me moved to say something, give a toast. And I feel like, hold up, wait a minute. We already told you. This is not about you. And this bitch gonna say, I thank you for your opinion, but I've talked to Fred and he's all right with it. And I'm like, well, wait, bitch, wait a minute. Hold up. Last thing I feel like, hold up, wait a minute, motherfucker. Last thing I checked, I paid the bills in this motherfucker. Like, when Fred would have an event at his house, he could pick whoever damn well to get speak at his event. This is my house. Who the fuck do you think you is? This is not about you. Stop trying to make it about you. Like, either sit your ass down or go home. Like, oh my god, I loved everything about that. Like, Jesus, I was so happy Aunt Viv went off on her. Like, oh my god, I was so happy. But and but yeah, turn. But yeah, then they decide to leave. But Lisa ends up staying with Aunt Viv and the family. Fred and Angela decide to leave. I'm like, good riddance, goodbye. And but Fred turns around. You want to know why you lost that endorsement? Uncle Phil a G, and Uncle Phil a G, and Jeffrey 007. Like, my nigga, I already know. I already know why I lost that endorsement. Because I got a shady ass nigga of a friend decided to run against me in my race. In the race. What kind of shit is that, my nigga? Like, I'm going to crush you. I'm going to crush you. Who betrayed who? I'm like, nigga, if you don't get the fuck out of my face with that bullshit, like, go. And he ends up walking off. Your money, your money, I had enough of Fred. Oh my gosh. And but Uncle Phil on that gangster as always, like, make sure you watch him. And G like, man, I'm already on. I'm on it. And he's like, I want you to watch somebody else. Uncle Phil's like, I want you to watch somebody else. I need you Fred read something. He's like, my nigga, I'm already on it. We need a nigga like Jeffrey in our lives. Oh my gosh. After all that, Uncle Phil goes to Carlton's room, and I'm thinking Uncle Phil knows Carlton does drugs. I don't know for sure, but but yeah, they end up bonding to each other, having that fatherly moment that Carlton's been needing for a while. So I'm glad he got that. Then it cuts to the pool where Will finally, like, he opens up, but not too much, where he tells her why he's really there, and they finally kiss. Like, I'm like, Jesus, finally. Even though I think it was too early for them to introduce Lisa into this. Like, I think it was like too early to introduce Lisa. I would have introduced Lisa like a little later in the seasons, maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, they finally kiss, so they're finally official. So I'm like, thank you. Then it cuts to Hillary. Lord, baby Jesus. I'm like, oh Lord. It cuts to Hillary in some lingerie. I'm like, Hillary, no, baby, no, Jesus, no, please don't. Don't. You going far left instead of right. I need you to stay the course. You was doing the right thing like, you was standing up for yourself and doing what you believed in, but now you going far left, right, and right. Baby girl, I need you, honeybee, I need you to stay the course. Oh my gosh. But yeah, that was the end of Bel-Air. Now, my theory is that, like, okay, so my theory on this episode is Fred's gonna find out about Will. Fred's gonna find out about Carlton. And he's literally gonna blow it up to the media. It might, and it's not gonna go well for Uncle Phil. Now, oof. Okay, so I'm thinking. Okay, so there's like a secret between Aunt Viv and Will's mom that drove them apart, and it has to do with Will's father. Something tells me, like, an off par. Something tells me that Aunt Viv may be really Will's mom. Am I going too far left? I'm probably going too far left. But yo, yeah, like it has something to do with it has something to do with Will's father and the reason why he left. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed my review. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn the notification bell, and I will see you guys next time. Stay blessed and be great.